Hello, Weekend Crafter! Welcome back to the Craft Time Studio. This is Ange, your Weekend Crafter, and for this weekend, we are going to make some chunky beads. If this is something that interests you, I hope that you consider liking and subscribing to the Craft Time Studio for your weekend dose of crafts. If you want to make beads of more or less even sizes, you will need to measure out your clay. For this purpose, you will need a cutter. I also wanted to insert eyelets into the beads to finish the hole, and so I have these metal eyelets that I used before for scrapbooking. I also have this clay color that I don't use very often, and now it's a little bit on the crumbly side. So this is also a tip for you guys who have this kind of clay. You can use them to be the filler for your chunky bead projects. First, you roll out your clay into a thicker setting. In this case, I ran it through the roller in the number 3 setting. Then you punch out the shape. There's another tip. In case you don't have a weighing scale, what you can do is get a shape and roll out your clay into the same thickness. You should get more or less even-sized beads. I conditioned this between my palms and I rolled it into a ball. Next, I get the color that I do like and roll it into a thinner setting, like a 6 in my roller. I then wrap the bead into this thinner clay to completely cover it. Once it's fully covered, I get the flat side of my tissue blade and press it down onto the clay to flatten the tops a bit. Then I get a straw and punch a hole through the bead. I place the eyelet on the hole and press it down with a ball tool. I do the same for the other side. I press it enough so that the clay can help keep the eyelet in place. This is how I make a plain chunky bead. And even with just this simple design, you can play with different colors of eyelet to get nice, funky combinations. I will cover the next bead with cane. I wasn't able to share here how to make this simple cane, but it's basically just wrapping a white coil with a thin black slab. I then roll this out to make a thin coil that I then slice. This will look like a polka dot with a white center. Then I place it around the bead and then roll this between my palms. I press the top and bottom part to flatten it out a bit and place my eyelets. To level this up a bit, I group my coils into a radome pattern. I then slice this pattern and cover the entire bead with it. You will get some pretty interesting results with this technique, and I absolutely love the resulting bead. For my fourth and final design, I covered the bead again with some flattened clay. Once covered, I press on each side to make a cube shape. Finally, I flatten the top out a bit and you will get a squarish shaped bead. Once each bead is baked, I wipe it down with some alcohol to get rid of any dust and dirt on it. I really love how easy it was to make these beads. I got to utilize clay that doesn't get a lot of use from me, and I have a stash of beads that can be made into pendants, keychains, and many more. Thanks for watching. Have a crafty weekend. Bye!